Welcome to the Psychology Department graduation, Fall 2020 edition.
"2020 psychology graduates, your parents, siblings, children, extended families, friends, and other supporters. Congratulations. Facing challenges unlike any who have come before you, you have successfully completed your degree at UNCG, and you did so with strength, integrity, perseverance, grit, and amazingly high spirits. In a few years, walking around mask-free with the fear of the pandemic a fading memory, you will proudly have your degree and all the honors and privileges that it affords. Way to go. What have you learned during your time here at UNCG? Well, hopefully something about psychology. And this was enhanced by those interesting classes you took to complete your general education requirements. Some of you have gathered research experience, working directly with graduate students and faculty members as you contributed to the world of science. Some of you found a way to attend conferences, meeting students and faculty from universities around the country. Some of you were placed in internships, helping out local organizations with your blossoming knowledge. Some of you crafted your own path, selecting experiences that were well suited for you and your circumstances. These are all noteworthy accomplishments and hopefully made your time here at UNCG more special. But I think it may be the way your habits and behaviors have changed that will have the longest lasting impact. The challenge of tackling a problem that seems impossible at the outset, but with the right approach and careful guidance becomes solvable. The important skill of arguing and defending a viewpoint while listening to and respecting the opposite viewpoint. The value of teamwork and making decisions that are based on principles of inclusivity. The thrill of making friends with people who have had different life experiences than you. We, the faculty, also had goals for you. Here are the top 5 lessons that, if we did our job right, you are now ready to unleash upon the world. Lesson number 1. Don't believe things you hear just because they are consistent with your views, and don't dismiss things you hear just because they are inconsistent with your views. Rather, ask questions, seek out evidence, and be prepared to change your mind if the evidence works against your initial ideas. Even though we are tempted to find an explanation for everything, sometimes things are just inexplicable, and it is a sign of intellectual maturity to tolerate the ambiguity. Lesson number 2. There are a lot of things you still don't know. For these, it is okay to rely on experts. What we taught you is how to determine if someone is an expert. Your degrees prepared you for lifelong learning. Confident blogs, Facebook posts, and tweets do not make someone an expert, but rather intense training in a specialized field. You know the difference. Lesson number 3. You have a voice, and your voice is important. This year, more than any other, has reminded us of the importance of our voice. Make sure you are heard, but keep in mind it is not always the loudest voice that makes the most difference. Lesson number 4. Nobody is perfect. Learning from mistakes is the most important and effective way to learn. I'm sure you have learned this lesson over and over again in the past few years, and I'm happy to say that you have a lot of wonderful mistakes left to make. If you learned anything at all, we hope it is how to turn mistakes into advantages and opportunities. Lesson number 5. You matter. You are a part of our family. We have watched you grow, and we will wait patiently as you succeed. This past year has been very difficult for faculty, but through all of it arose a pure dedication to the well-being and intellectual growth of you, our students. Thank you for allowing us to be part of your lives. It has been an honor and a privilege. Today is the day for celebration. Hug those who are in your quarantine circle, virtually high-five those who are not, keep your mask on because it shows the world you think of other people, be patient with those who insist they are right. Find a way to have a delicious meal, and be proud. You are all now graduates of the University of North Carolina at Greensboro. Congratulations, class of 2020.
Sunshine Teresa Alvarez. Sunshine is planning on getting clinical experience to prepare for medical school, taking a year off to work in a medical environment, and taking some post-bac classes. She's also working on a mother-daughter co-owned self-care and wellness business. Alexis Andrell Baker. Alexis is beginning the journey to become an industrial organizational psychologist. Taja Thomasine Bryant.
Michaela Campbell. Michaela plans to pursue a career in the medical field helping others. Hunter Lane Cobb. Hunter plans to continue to work and grow in the CBD industry while assessing other opportunities. Alexis Collins. Alexis plans to work and apply for graduate school in a year.
Ashley Priscilla Cousins. Kiara Creer, who plans to take a break from school for travel and then to apply to graduate school to study criminal justice.
Sophia Cross. Sophia has taken a job as a case manager, and then after some experience, she plans to attend graduate school in counseling or clinical psychology. Shelby Lee DeGroat. Nicole Fanatico. She's planning to work with the Child Development Research Center as a recruitment specialist and then collecting follow-up data on her honors research.
Go.
Lauren Nicole Farmer. Lauren plans to find a job in the field and then apply to graduate school. Aaron Fox. Aaron plans to work as a financial services representative at the State Employees Credit Union. Alicia Garrett. Alicia plans to possibly join the United States Air Force.
Alejandra Marie Izaguirre Gonzalez. Yasmin Giselle Gonzalez. Yasmin will continue working as a residential counselor and then apply to MSW clinical mental health counseling programs. Yasmin also hopes to travel when it's safe to do so again.
Rosie Gonzalez Avilla. She's planning to continue to work in the school readiness and parenting lab, and we're happy to have her. Jasmine M. Gwynn. She's planning to work. Zaria Brittany Hare. She'll be continuing to work with children with autism on integrating services within the community and then attend a master's program.
Alicia Alexandria Hall is looking forward to entering the workforce and getting a job when she graduates. Kristen Colette Hatley is looking forward to continuing on to graduate school for a master's of social work and to eventually work in either social services or in a school setting. Samantha R. Hyatt is looking forward to pursuing graduate education in school psychology.
Lionel James Jr. Lionel plans to get a postgraduate certificate. Alexis Janye Johnson Fleming. Alexis plans to get a master's degree in education while continuing to work in the field of early childhood education. Michaela Allen Jordan. Michaela plans to get a post-bac certificate in gerontology in the spring of 2021.
Jasmine Nicole Kessler. Jasmine will be moving back to Charlotte and preparing for HR positions in the area. Sharon A. Laudican. Sharon is planning to take a gap year, travel, and work. Anchal Lal. Anchal will be working as a behavior technician and preparing her medical school applications.
Mary Grace Liberator. Attend graduate school. Denise Lopez. Attend graduate school for clinical mental health counseling in order to serve as a bilingual therapist for the Latinx community. Ray Hannah Lori. Find a career that is rewarding and fulfilling. Cecilia Esther Macias. Take a gap year to work and build experience as a volunteer in my community and serve as part of the AmeriCorps.
Kaylin Dolores Punzalan. Kaylin plans on gaining experience before entering into graduate school to continue a career in psychology. Tiana Zanavaya Pyatt. Tiana plans on pursuing a graduate program for a master's in education, in higher education, and student affairs. Brianna Jade Rackley. Brianna plans to go to work and head into a graduate or PhD program.
Jonalee Elizabeth Mansonaris. Hannah Simone McEachern. Hannah plans to start her journey as an entrepreneur and to continue to spread her gift onto others. Luz S. Mejia. Luz plans to attend graduate school.
Allison Michelle O'Brien plans to pursue a Master's of Social Work. Faiza Abdullah Issa Ohag plans to attend medical school. Henry August Paul plans to be a sound engineer and produce and record music.
Brett Reynolds. Brianna Alice Ross. Megan Noel Saunders plans to take a gap year and then attend graduate school.
Casey Lee Scott plans to work and finish up a study that he's been working on in our lab. Saniqua S.C. plans to work and get ready for grad school to get a master's degree. And Cameron Shaw plans to go into the school system and become a school counselor to serve as a black male role model for young black men. Also plans on marrying the love of his life.
Jakaya Shepard. Jakaya plans to re-enlist in the Army and eventually open a psychology practice. Nikkei Shear. Nikkei plans to attend graduate school for public health.
Logan Stiles. Logan plans to continue working with the Depression Treatment and Research Program at UNCG and to pursue a master's degree in psychology. Lashara Lene Stuckey. Lashara plans to pursue a master's degree in psychology.
Mai Vong. Mai plans to get a job in their field of study, continue their education, and travel the world. Emma Wallace. Emma plans to attend graduate school to become a BCBA.
Jada Destiny Washington. Jada is pursuing a master's degree in business administration, will become a medical assistant, and eventually go on to PA school to become a physician assistant. Caroline Rebecca Wise. Caroline is going to take a year off to volunteer or work before applying to grad school. Kristen A. Zedler. Kristen is pursuing a master's degree in behavior analysis at National University to become a board-certified behavior analyst.
Macy Delaney Little. Kayla McKell Terry. And last but not least, Sharon Danielle Turner, whose plans include moving out of state to start a new job. Congratulations to all.
Hooray.
Congratulations!
Congratulations! Woo!
Congratulations!